You don't need chains to be enslaved anymore. You just need a glowing screen and a few taps. Porn is everywhere. Always ready, always free, always whispering your name. But what no one tells you is that it doesn't just steal your time. It steals your power. It strips the edge off your mind. It burns your discipline to ash. And worst of all, it convinces you that it's normal. The truth is, porn is a silent destroyer. And if you're stuck in that loop, the craving, the clicking, the shame, you're not broken, but you are being broken. Slowly, repeatedly. But there's a cure. And it's not therapy, not another app. It's a code of living, a way forged in blood and fire by the Spartans. Men who didn't flinch at pain, didn't chase pleasure, and sure as hell didn't beg for dopamine. If you want to kill this thing, you'll have to become like them. No one talks about the war you're fighting, because it's invisible. There's no blood, no battlefield. Just a screen, a habit, and a man quietly losing his strength. Porn doesn't feel like a war because it's wrapped in comfort. But it is war, and you've been losing. Every relapse chips away at your will. Every session reinforces weakness. Every time you tell yourself, just this one time, you're training yourself to fold. Science backs it. You're frying your dopamine receptors, hard wiring your brain to crave what weakens it. Your motivation drops. Your testosterone dips. Your drive to pursue real goals, real women, real achievement, real meaning, starts to die. And slowly you begin to feel like a ghost, alive but barely, existing but not fighting. This isn't about morality. This is about mastery. Every Spartan boy was trained to endure pain, hunger, heat, humiliation, all without complaint, and you panic if the Wi-Fi drops. You're stuck in a cycle that profits off your silence. The longer you stay quiet about it, the deeper it sinks in, and no one is coming to rescue you. But here's the truth. You are not your addiction. You are your response to it. If you decide to stand up, to fight back, to build discipline in place of despair, then you're already stronger than most. And if you want a way out, you'll need to stop thinking like a modern man and start acting like a Spartan. Spartans weren't born strong. They were carved. From age 7, they were thrown into the agoj, a brutal system of training, starvation, silence, and combat. They didn't chase pleasure. They trained to dominate it. While today's men run to screens for relief, Spartans ran toward suffering. Because suffering was the crucible that forged them. The Spartan warrior didn't get urges. He got orders. He didn't retreat into fantasy. He sharpened his reality. And that's your shift. No more numbing. No more hiding. No more surrendering your strength to a screen. You must begin to see porn not as a guilty pleasure, but as an enemy force. It steals your time, your attention, your primal hunger. That's a siege. And you, soldier, are under attack. But you're not defenseless. Your first weapon is awareness, seeing the battlefield clearly. The second is ritual. Spartans lived by strict routines, built not around comfort, but control. Everything was earned. Everything was disciplined. If you want to destroy this habit, you don't need motivation. You need rituals harder than the craving. The final piece is shame transmuted into power. Spartans didn't cry about failure. They punished it. They used it. So if you've slipped, don't spiral. Stand up. Tighten the armor. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be relentless. Here's your training ground. Not theory. Action. 3 Spartan drills to break the chain and start the climb. Drill 1, the cold shield. Every morning, your first act is discomfort. No phone, no scrolling, no warmth. You hit cold water, cold shower, cold face, cold air. Doesn't matter. You win the day by conquering the urge for ease. Spartans didn't seek comfort in the morning. They prepared for war. Drill 2, the warrior's fast. Pick a day, once a week. No screens after sunset. No porn. No videos. No passive consumption. Read, write, train, sit in silence. Feel the pull. Good. That's your enemy bleeding out. That's your mind remembering it's not a slave. Drill 3, the combat exchange. Every time you feel the craving, replace it with physical intensity. 50 push-ups, 5-minute sprint, shadow boxing. Hit the body, not the screen. The more you sweat, the more the craving dies. And if you fail, you double the reps. Spartan law, failure is paid in pain. It won't be perfect. You'll stumble. But every drill completed is a notch in your armor. Every urge defeated is proof that you are not soft. You are not broken. You are not the man who scrolls and hides. You are the man who stands and fights. This war will not end tomorrow. It won't end next month. It might never fully go away. But that's not the point. The point is that you fight. Spartans didn't ask for comfort. They bled for clarity. They embraced hardship, not because they liked it, but because it was the path to dominance. That path is open to you now. You're not in this alone. Every man you admire, every warrior you read about, they all face demons. The only difference is they refuse to kneel. You must do the same. When the urges hit, remember this. You were not built for indulgence. You were built for impact. Comment Sparta below. If you're done being ruled by a screen, say it loud, say it like a war cry. Not for the algorithm, for you. To mark the start of the climb. Because from this day forward, your strength is not negotiable. Your energy is not for sale. Your life is not a loop. You are no longer a watcher. You are a weapon, and weapons don't beg. They break chains.